Good afternoon, this is Lindsay Tolles reporting for KHTS Radio here at the scene of a car crash. I am right on the crossroads of Soledad Canyon Road and Sand Canyon Road, just near the 14 freeway. And what you're looking at here is a vehicle that has plowed into this mobile home here. As you can see in front of you, extensive damage to this car. As of now, the information that we have is that this incident occurred about 30 minutes ago. I just got on scene a couple of minutes ago, and we have two patients who were transported to the hospital. It's unclear whether or not these patients were likely in the car and not in the mobile home. Luckily, not a lot of damage to this mobile home besides the fence here, and it doesn't look like anyone in the house was hurt, luckily. But it does look like the two patients that were inside this vehicle were taken to the hospital. We don't know their status, but there were two people in the car. Not sure on their injuries or the extent of their injuries, but this is a pretty extensive crash. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it from here, but inside that vehicle, airbags have been deployed. So I am just on the corner of Soledad Canyon Road and Sand Canyon Road here at the Sand Canyon Mobile Home Park on the 28,000 block here. This is the mobile home that is just right at the entrance of this mobile home park. So it looks like this vehicle might have been on one of the main roads before crashing into this mobile home. And we're right by the northbound 14 freeway entrance. Right behind me is the In-N-Out here in Canyon Country. Again, this crash happened about 30 minutes ago, and I just got on scene a couple of minutes ago. We do know that there were two patients in this vehicle. Not sure on what their status is, if they were taken to the hospital or not, or what their injuries are, but this crash does look pretty extensive. As you can see, if I pan over here, there are many first responders here on scene. As you can see, there's a fire truck, there are sheriff deputies, and then there's also a police car. I'll pan over here for a second. There is a deputy vehicle, if you can see right there on the southbound 14 entrance onto Palmdale. They are blocking a couple of lanes over there, so traffic is kind of being diverted at this point to not go into the lanes that they're blocking right now. So it is impacting traffic a little bit on Sand Canyon Road, but not a whole lot. There are still more units arriving at this scene as this crash happened a couple minutes ago, and obviously there's a lot of cleanup and management to do here. So other than that, those two deputy vehicles over here on Sand Canyon Road on blocking that one lane near the southbound 14 entrance, there's not a lot of other traffic impact. You're just gonna have your normal 5 o'clock traffic, which is busy already, but not a lot of traffic is being impacted because of this crash, because as you can see in front of me, the scene is mostly contained to this area right here, which is inside this mobile home park neighborhood here. More information will be up on our website at hometownstation.com. It looks like that article, all the confirmed information that we have has just been posted in the link below. So that is all the information that we have that has been confirmed. And hopefully we'll have some more information as it comes, especially on the status of these people who were in this vehicle. All we know right now is that there was two patients inside here, but we're not sure on what their status is, what their injuries were, as this crash just happened a couple minutes ago. I did overhear some personnel talking about a tow tow trucks that are coming, so it looks like they're gonna have to tow this vehicle out from where it is. Obviously it's in a very rough spot here. It's kind of gone down this little embankment here. It had to have crossed over these rocks that are here. Excuse me. Had to have crossed over these rocks here and gotten into this embankment, slid down somehow over here and crashed into this fence here. Luckily, it didn't crash right into this mobile home here. It just kind of stopped at this fence here. So it doesn't look like anyone who was inside this mobile home was hurt, luckily. Otherwise, it could have been a lot worse here if it had crashed into that home when people were inside. As you can see, there's also pieces of the car over here that have come off in the wreckage. There's a piece of a bumper there. And this front of this car is just completely demolished here. Hopefully we'll have more information for you guys at hometownstation.com. Be checking on our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitters, and we'll have more photos uploaded and more information on those two patients who were inside this car. First responders now are just gonna work on containing the scene, towing this truck out of, or this car out from where it is. But other than that, not a lot of traffic being impacted. Luckily, not more people were hurt. It's always a precarious situation when a car crashes into a structure. There's always the possibility that there were people who were inside the structure who were hurt, but luckily that doesn't seem like that's the case in this accident. So again, at this time, this crash came in at about 4:45. All we know is that there were two patients in this car. Not sure what their status is as of now, whether or not they were taken to the hospital or what the extent of their injuries were. But hopefully we'll get that information confirmed. But this vehicle does look like it sustained a pretty bad wreck here at this structure. Crashed into a fence here, so there is damage to this structure, but luckily not right into this mobile home. And again, I'm just on the crossroads of Sand Canyon Road and Soledad Canyon Road, near the 14 freeway at Sand Canyon Mobile Home Park on the 28,000 block. And this crash is just right at this first mobile home here at the entrance. So it's visible from the street if you are on Soledad Canyon Road. You'll probably see it. You'll see the first responders. You'll see all the activity happening here. Again, I'll pan over here for a second. If you can see that deputy vehicle that seems to be controlling traffic over here. So they're blocking one lane that goes past the 14 freeway, so that's the only traffic that's being impacted as of right now. There's also a deputy vehicle here, but other than that, this crash is contained to this neighborhood here. And I know that I did overhear some first responders talking about calling in tow trucks, so hopefully those trucks are coming soon and they try and start cleaning up this incident that's happened here today. If I step a little over here, you can see what I would assume to be the residents of the mobile home standing on their front porch here, surveying the damage that's been done. Not sure what caused this accident as of now. Hopefully we'll get more information on that later. But it is a pretty interesting position for this car to end up in, here down this embankment and into this fence here and at the angle that it's at. But again, this only includes one car and one structure here, so a pretty contained scene as of right now. We know that there were 2 people in the vehicle. I believe, I can't say with certainty, but I believe that the 2 people who were actually in this vehicle are the 2 people sitting right beside it in these chairs. But I can't be for certain. Luckily nobody here on scene seems harmed. Nobody seems to be in nobody seems to have any sort of injuries because of this crash, which is a bright side to this situation, of course. But hopefully we'll have that more information uploaded for you guys later at our website. As of now, I've given all the information that we have currently. Again, you can look at the story link that's attached to this live video. It's on hometownstation.com, and hopefully we'll have more information as it comes. But yes, this is a vehicle versus structure incident that has occurred. 2 patients were inside. I'm not sure on their status as of now, but there are no ambulances on scene. And nobody is getting any sort of medical or direct medical attention as of now. Traffic is only minorly impacted on Soledad and Sand Canyon Road. But that is where I'll leave this live for today. Any more information, again, will be on our websites. And this has been Lindsay Tolles reporting for KHTS Radio.